for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Smith, before I get to my question, I just want to say that on behalf of the 15 million Californians whose information was exposed, we expect better. Your business model was based on collecting and maintaining the most sensitive information on folks, and you let us all down. And that happened on your watch. And from my briefings, it appears that this could have been, and frankly, should have been prevented. Now, Equifax's business model depends on gathering consumer information, repackaging it, and selling it. Equifax has set up a website in which consumers can enter information to determine if they are at risk and sign up for credit monitoring and credit lock. To participate, a person has to give Equifax the same type of personal information, including Social Security number, which Equifax put at risk in this breach. I want to know what Equifax is planning to do with this information besides offering credit monitoring and credit locks. Can you ensure me that Equifax will not plug this information back into its core business operation and sell it to its lenders? Equifax should not benefit from this situation, and I want to know that Equifax is going to wall off this information and guarantee that the company will not profit from this situation.
Congresswoman, thank you for your comments. And as I mentioned in my written testimony, my oral testimony, and I've said throughout the morning, I'll say again today, as a CEO, it was under my watch. I'm responsible, I'm accountable, and I apologize to all your consumers in California. The intent of this offering that we're giving to your constituents in California and consumers across the country is in an environment where we're not going to sell other products. It's to come there and be serviced with protection of the 5 offerings that you had mentioned, not to sell and take your data and monetize that. It's to take and protect you with these 5 services.
Okay. Equifax's breach notification website uses a stock installation of WordPress. This causes me a lot of concern because it seems to have insufficient security for a site asking people to provide part of their Social Security number. Can you assure me that this website is secure and will not further endanger the personal information of my constituents?
Congresswoman, we took what we believe was the right amount of time, working hastily from late August to going live on the 7th. One of the 4 work streams the Congressman from Oklahoma mentioned was ensuring we were prepared for what was going to be increased cyber attacks, as told to us by our forensic examiners. And one of the first things we did was ensure that the website that we're bringing consumers to get these free services was as secure as possible. So that was one of our top priorities.
Okay, and finally, my last question is, how many U.S. consumers have enrolled in the credit monitoring service Trusted ID? I'll just finish here, because I know multiple people who have enrolled, including my immediate family, and they were told that they would receive an email to complete the process. After days of waiting, they have not received an email, and wanted to know what the delay in processing this protection, and when will they be able to complete the process to help protect their information?
I understand the question, and I mentioned earlier that over 400 million consumers have come to the website. Obviously, we don't have 400 million consumers in our country, so a number of them came back multiple times, but it's a lot of volume. Number 2, I was told the last few days that the backlog waiting for those emails has now been fulfilled, had been drained, and as you come into the system, it's a more immediate response. So the team seems to have made great progress in the last couple of weeks.
Okay, thank you, and I yield back the balance of my time.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.